Hi Sagittarius, this is your love and relationship reading for the month of September. Before I begin the reading, I do just want to say that I've kind of devised a different format for these readings. I am still getting to grips with this format. And to be honest with you, I would like your opinions when you've watched the video to tell me whether you like this format or whether you prefer the other way that I've always done it in regards to the Celtic cross. So please just bear with me, as I said, because I am still getting to grips with this different spread. But anyway, as usual, I have pre-shuffled and laid out the cards purely to save time. So we're going to get straight into the reading. The first card we have is a major arcana. It is the Magician. Now, in this spread, this has fallen in the position of how you view your partner. And what this says is that you view your partner as being somebody who knows how to do things and when. It could be a situation where, or it could be a feeling where, you just feel that he just knows how to say the right things at the right time, or he knows how to solve problems within this relationship, because the Magician is all about somebody that has all the tools in front of him and is able to take action, somebody who is confident and somebody who knows how to do things and make things happen. It's very much a card that, you could see your partner as having a serious nature and somebody who takes this relationship seriously, and you also view him in a good way. You have good thoughts about him, and it can as well be that he could be also, or she, could also be the type of partner that prefers to talk about problems rather than actually argue. Now, the next card we have is the Star card. It is another major arcana, and this has fallen within the position of how your partner views you. Now, with the Star card, it shows that he may feel that you are very, very pure within the love that you offer, okay? And he kind of sees this purity within you, which makes him very happy, okay? And I think he or she feels that you are somebody that will stand by them, that if they are going through certain problems in their life, that he knows or she knows that you are there by their side to help, support, offer advice. But overall, it is a good card, and I think he feels that there's this kind of innocence or kind of purity to you that he really admires and makes him feel good. Now, here we have the Tower card, which again is another major arcana. Now, this has fallen within the position of your needs, okay? Now, it's quite contradictory, this card, in this particular reading at the moment, because the Tower is all about a major change, but something that's unexpected, okay? But looking at the cards that are around this Tower card, I feel that this is more about any past opinions you may have had in regards to this relationship or your partner are now starting to fade, and you maybe are forming new opinions. Maybe in the past you wasn't sure about this relationship, or maybe you wasn't sure about your partner in some respects. And I feel that you now, I don't want to say gaining more clarity, but I just feel that any maybe negative opinions and feelings you had in regards to, as I said, your partner or this relationship, I feel that those are starting to fade now, and you are forming new opinions about them and the relationship. It can as well, it can on a bit more of a mundane level, it can indicate that it's possible you could be in a relationship where you don't live together, and Monday to Friday, so to speak, you're both in your own homes and you're working and that, and then the weekends is when you come together. It can indicate that there can be a gap in the relationship, but a gap in terms of that you're not able to see each other every day. And it could be that as this has fallen within your needs position, it could be that maybe you want that situation to change, where you are actually spending more time with each other and not just having weekends together. So based on the other cards around this Tower card, I don't see it being the negative aspect that can often be with this Tower card. I just feel that it's either this situation where your time together is quite limited, or it is that you are now starting to form new opinions about your partner or about this relationship. Now, the next card we have is another major arcana. You've got 4 major arcanas in this spread today, which is all, it's all, the major arcanas are trying to get messages across in much more of a important way, so to speak, than the minor arcanas. Now, this is the Lovers card, and this is fallen within the position of your partner's needs. Now, what this can suggest is that your partner may be wanting some more growth to be taking place within this relationship, okay? It's possible that they are starting to feel more love or falling in love with you more. Because it's about growth, it's about maturity, and it's about love. It can also be about making a commitment to a crucial decision, okay? So it could be that they are needing you to make more of a commitment within this relationship. Or they may feel the time has been reached for you both to make this real commitment in terms of which direction this relationship's going to go, and whether it is going to move to the next stages of maybe living together or becoming engaged, because as I said, it's very much about committing to a decision. So it could be as well that it's just that your partner now feels the need for you both to make this commitment to each other in terms of being together as a couple. It doesn't have to be about engagements or living together, but often it can indicate that it's about making the commitment to come together. Now, the next card we have here is the King of Cups. The cups are water. They represent our emotions and our feelings. They do represent Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. But as I always say, it doesn't mean you're dealing with somebody from one of those signs. Now, this has fallen within the current state of your relationship, okay? And what this King of Cups indicates is that there is an emotional balance between the two of you, okay? That there's a lot of generosity between the two of you. That you are both at peace with one another. And it can indicate as well that if the two of you have problems, and every relationship does, you seem to know how to solve these problems together. You get over any hurdles together. So again, it's a nice card. It's the fact that you have, as I said, this emotional balance in this relationship at the moment. And as I said, the knowing how to solve issues together when they crop up. Now, the next card we have here is the Four of Swords. Now, the swords represent air. They represent our thoughts, our intellect, our mind. The swords, the air is for Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. Now, this, and it is reversed, this has fallen within the position of the path that you would like, okay? Now, what it can show is that there may have been some chaotic times going on, okay? Maybe some, chaotic times within this relationship in the past, or maybe some chaotic times outside of the relationship for either you or your partner. And it can indicate that you could have felt, or you could feel, that there are lots of problems to solve, okay? And I think this is more in terms of the aspects outside of your relationship more than inside. And I know this has fallen down the path of what you would like, but I don't think it's talking so much about your relationship. I think it's talking about other aspects in your life at the moment, because when the Four of Swords is reversed, it can talk about somebody feeling the need to focus on other things in their life at the moment. And I feel that it's possible that there is some chaos going on within your life that's outside of this relationship. It could be to do with other relationships in your life, friends or family. It could be to do within a work situation. But I feel, and because the swords is in the mind, so I feel there's lots of chaotic thoughts going around in your head in regards to something. Now, as I said, I don't feel it's to do with this relationship, but it's possible. Only you will know that. And it can be a card talking about trying to solve issues, but as fast as you feel you're solving them, they just seem to be multiplying and they get bigger and bigger. So, as I said, it can be one of those cards where, as I said, chaos is around in some area. Okay, and you are trying to solve these problems, but as fast as you are solving them, then another problem crops up. So I don't know if this is in terms with your relationship, because we've had such positive cards so far. I'm more inclined to think that this is something that's outside of your relationship. And I think that maybe you are feeling a need to concentrate on the path of other aspects of your life at the moment, rather than the actual relationship. Now here we have the Two of Cups. Now this has fallen within the position of the path your partner would like, okay? Now, it is a lovely card to have. Now, it can show, the Two of Cups talks about commitment, okay? It's about making a commitment to each other. It's about feeling truly loved and valued. So it's possible that your partner, you know, wants to go down this path in this relationship where either they or you or both of you feel truly loved and valued within this relationship, where you are both making a commitment to each other to honor that love and to be together. It really is. It can as well indicate the beginning of a relationship sometimes, but I feel that we're not talking so much about a new relationship here. I think we're talking more in terms of an established relationship. There's definitely a mutual attraction between you both. But I feel that is the path that your partner sees with this relationship, with total commitment to each other, and as I said, where both of you feel truly loved and valued within this commitment. Now, the next card we have is the Six of Wands. This has fallen within the position of other aspects of the relationship to consider. Now, the wands are fire energy, okay? And they are our actions. The fire energy is all about actions and doing things, sometimes with quickness and speed. The wands represent Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, the Six of Wands, as I said, it's other aspects of the relationship to consider now, okay? And I feel that it's about knowing, it's about feeling positive, both of you. Feeling positive now within the direction that your relationship is going. It's kind of having that sense of pride of this relationship. You know, it can be one of those things where other people on the outside look at your relationship, maybe in slightly an envious way, because they do see this strong love between you both. They do see this strong commitment between you both, and it makes them feel quite envious, in the sense that maybe they wish they had a relationship like that, because it's about having a pride within this relationship. And you know, so it's kind of that sense where you both feel proud of the state of your relationship and what you are both giving to this relationship. And as I said, it's about having that positivity in regards to the direction that this relationship is going in. Now here we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Pentacles represent Earth. The Pentacles talk of our finances, our material world. It's a very grounded energy, the earth, and they represent Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, it is reversed, and it has fallen within the final outcome, okay? Now, when it is reversed, it's not always a positive card, okay? But again, looking at the other cards that are on the table, I don't see it so much as a negative card here. What this card is basically saying is that if you're, maybe you are married, maybe you're not, but it's a time to talk about the future card. That's kind of what it is, okay? Now, if you're not married or even not living together, it may be that it's now time to talk about the future direction of this relationship, and whether it's now time to maybe live together, or if you are living together, then maybe getting engaged. If you are already married, then it may not necessarily be the future of the relationship, but it may be the future direction that you both want to go in general, moving, or your jobs or whatever, because it is very much about talking about the future. It can sometimes be about somebody feeling that the commitment isn't really there. But again, I don't see that with the other cards on the table. So maybe it is a card about talking about your commitment to each other, confirming the commitment that you both feel to each other and this relationship. But I see it as being very much a card about a talk in some regards to the future. And only you will know what that is in connection with, okay? Whether it is in connection to the total commitment that you are now going to make with each other, whether it is moving in together, whether it is becoming engaged, whether it is the fact that you're already married, but it's the future direction of this marriage in terms of other aspects, as I said, maybe in regards to wanting to move, relocate somewhere. But it's a card now signifying that the time has come to talk about the future in some regards to you two as a couple, and the way this relationship is, okay? I don't want to say the future of the relationship, because I don't see this relationship breaking up. I don't see any negative cards on this table. Yes, we've got the Tower card there, okay? That's the only destructive card that I see on this table, and I don't think that is destructive within this particular reading today. It can be very much a destructive card, but with the other cards around it, I don't see that destruction. So I don't know. Only you will know what this talk is needed about. But I feel there is going to be the need to have a talk stroke discussion in regards to the future. Okay? So Sagittarius, to be honest with you, this was a really good reading. As I said, I don't see any negative cards really on this table. Okay, we've got the Lovers cards, we've got the Star cards, we've got the Magician. You know, they are three lovely, lovely major arcana cards to get. You know, the Two of Cups is a lovely card. It's about commitment and love and making a commitment to each other. I do feel with the Four of Swords, as I said, that has fallen within the path that you would like to take. But I feel that there is some chaotic thoughts going around in your mind. Now, it could, in all honesty, be that, you know, maybe your partner is going to propose or has proposed. And maybe all this thoughts are going around in your head in terms of, you know, do you really want to make that commitment? Because when somebody asks you to marry them, sometimes it can catch you off guard. And it may call for a time for you to think about things. You know, not everybody says yes straight away. So it could be in terms of that. Or, as I said, it could be in terms of other aspects of your life that are chaotic at the moment and not within the relationship, but other areas of your life. But again, only you will know where this kind of chaos in your mind is coming from and why it's there. But overall, I see it as being a really positive reading. So as I said, this was a different format. Maybe you won't like it. If you have liked the reading in general, then please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a comment, I do really appreciate that, and I make sure I reply to every comment that's left for me. If you have liked this format, then I would be really grateful if you could maybe just drop a comment about that, because in the future love and relationship readings, I'm kind of in two minds as to whether to carry on with this format or whether to go back to my original way of doing it. I would also like to say that as of October, I am going to try really hard to start doing separate readings for single people, because obviously not everybody is in a relationship. So I am going to try really hard to do separate videos solely for single people. So please just bear with me on that, but that is a work in progress, and it's something that I'm going to really try hard to get up and running for October. So that does conclude your reading. I will be back again in October for your next general reading, your next love and relationship reading, and fingers crossed for the reading for all of you single people. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye.